Hey folks, it's Jumpin' Quills, and welcome back to Mo Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now, I don't even know what part to call this, because unfortunately, as you can kind of tell, things are a bit different from last we left off. And as we're pretty much looking at the screen right now, um, I've kind of already conquered things, so I'm going to go ahead and put on some video from what should have been shown to you folks in 2 episodes on right now. And before we really I get into things, we're going to spend some time to go over some stuff here. I guess my recording software, for those who don't know, I use OBS to record. For whatever reason, OBS decided to do a haha funny. I'm not going to use the settings you want to use. For whatever reason, it automatically changed my desktop audio settings, and so the desktop audio never got recorded. Meaning that the gameplay audio never got recorded. My voice did, but I had pretty much over an hour of content where I had no gameplay audio and just my voice, and I wasn't too keen on using that. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of run over quickly what the hell happened. So I believe in what would have been part 58, we had taken essentially 4 territories. We took Remtoil Castle. That was a pretty interesting one, where essentially I was lagging on all the castles, and, well, I'm sure as you see, I could not hit some people. I don't know why. Then we had taken Cianon, which is a pretty simple siege. We took Uthalan Castle after that, and then we took Flintol Castle. So we took 4 cities, or 4 fiefs from the Battanians and what would have been part 58. And again, fortunately, the audio glitched or just didn't work right, so I have an hour of content that I can't use. The castles were pretty interesting, given the fact that they really wanted to glitch out on me, and for some reason I could not hit people. Like, I would swing my stuff, and they would swing at me, and we just could not hit each other. They were literally the ghost divisions. I don't know how to describe it, and I can show you a little bit, but again, it confuses me. But yeah, part 59, or what should have been part 59. Am I doing my math right? No, this would have been part 60, I think. I can't even do my math anymore. What part are we even on? I have no idea, because I've just lost my mind. It would have been part, if I can do my name. No, sorry, it would have been part 57, and this would have been 58. So we're on now I'm talking about part 58. Now, we had Mr., as you can tell here, things are kind of not how they should be. Coolhorn was still around, right? We left him for last. And I was thinking to myself, do I want to kill him? Like, I felt genuinely bad going after this guy, right? Like, he was the first, or one of the second to convince, but I never went with him. I'm like, you know what, let's do some justice to him. And so I left it up to a coin flip. I used my knockoff Cortana, my knockoff Alexa called Bixby. I said, flip a coin. If we get heads, we keep them. If we get tails, we convince him to join. If we get tails, we just take a city from him. And it was a head, so we ended up pulling him in. So that was literally decided on an electronic coin flip. And then, as you can tell now, we're pretty much at war with Vlandia, which is the last faction, the last kingdom in the game that we have to worry about. But what we're doing with Vlandia here is a bit unique in terms of, well, I'm not going to be attacking them. I'm not leaving it up to just 2 people. I'm going to try to pull in as many people as I possibly can in order to try to convince them to join. And that's left me with a few things to deal with. I believe I unfortunately failed to convince Belgier to join me. I failed to convince Ekeran to join me. But I've convinced 2 others to join me as of right now. I convinced Mr. Ingolthor to join me. And I've convinced him, Mr. Osper. That leaves us with a few other individuals who I really want to try to get my hands on. Particularly, literally anyone. So I believe I still need to convince Aldrich. I don't know if I've tried convincing Cervic. I think I actually have failed on that matter, but I'll see if I can find him. Keep in mind, I have been teleporting literally all around the place, so just know that, keep that in mind. But other than that, folks, I really have nothing else to catch you up on. Again, I am deeply sorry that this mistake happened, and keep in mind, I also recorded Paint the Town Red after I recorded Mountain Blade, so I had 2 hours technically of YouTube content that I could not use because I had no game audio. It is absolutely terrible. So, unfortunately, that is kind of shitty when you miss an entire hour's worth of content for a series that you've been watching, for some of you folks have been watching very, fanatically, which I appreciate. It's a wonderful thing. But I can only hope that this somehow makes it up, so at least you're not completely in the dark. And luckily I still have the footage to show you guys too. So, yeah. With that being said, folks, let's go ahead and get into what should now be, technically, I'm going to call this part 59, because it is, but it's technically part 57. But I'm calling it 59. So that, yeah. We're going to start now. We're going to be going over a bit over. 35 minutes is down to the goal since I spent the first 5 talking about what had happened. And right now we're currently looking for people. I'm not looking for armies. I'm looking for people to try convincing to join me. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Oh, he actually does own territory. Okay. That's an Imperial boy. If there's anyone in here who particularly catches my fancy, I need to try convincing. However, I don't think... I think what is the biggest issue right now is I actually have to go and fight this army down here. Which I don't want to do. It's a little annoying. But I don't have a choice, and I believe he is... It's Aldrich's army, too. So this is actually his army. And I need to talk to Aldrich, so I have to fight him. Keep in mind, we also did have a massive battle. I think part... Oh, I did leave out one key detail. Yeah, in part what is technically 58, we had a major battle against the Vlandians. They had about 1,100 men. We had about 9, or the men we had now. And we were outnumbered 2-1, but... Luckily, with some good placement and a very strong archer force, I forgot to fix it. I did it again. Unfortunately, the one mistake that I have forgotten to fix was the fact that my archers and my horse archers are mixed into the same line. Or at least for some reason the Sturgian mounted females are. Which does annoy me a little bit, as that kind of limits... that really extends out the line, which I don't want to have. Because, I mean, this is a massive line. I can't even get them behind all of my infantry, even if I wanted to. And they're kind of just stuck like this, and that's the annoying part. But I'm just going to have... No. I wanted the shield wall, not a charge. So unfortunately, I am going to have to move my infantry and my archers back almost immediately once they get close. Which is already kind of happening. They haven't even scored that many kills. They've gotten 50. It's not bad. That's not great. And they're about to clash into our lines right here. Those are their own archers charging us. What is going on here? For whatever reason, they're... yeah, for whatever reason they're crossbowmen and decided to charge us, and I don't know why. Well, I guess the benefit about having a line this wide is technically they can still get some shots off on the people on their sides, especially those other crossbowmen. And it looks like they are doing some work here. They've got our own people throwing javelins at this incoming wall, which is my biggest concern. I've taken an Imperial Legionary wound, which I probably assume is either because of crossbows or javelins. But I don't think the Vlandians tend to have many javelins in their army. They got a lot of spears. They got a lot of two-handed weapons in the army, I realize. This very slow approach is a little dangerous. Those enemy crossbowmen, the Vlandians have like crap ton of crossbowmen. That is for sure. But I'm gonna see how many I can kill here. I'm trying to keep my eye, particularly on the infantry lines, but I'm not trying to get myself completely just over-invested into the battle here. I have to keep my eyes on what's happening. I'm also trying to make sure my guys don't get flanked, because these guys are going for a weird flanking play here. Or just going for my archers, I think. I think some... Did these guys just really break through to hit my archers? I think that's entirely what they decided to do for some reason. The infantry line has taken a death of female warrior. I'm down to 51 of them, which is actually pretty terrible. Let's see, that's a major loss for the infantry lines. Archers! And I think what I'm actually going to do here is move the archers back up, because I want them to get some shots off. And they only have... Ow, I just got fucking trampled. They only have their crossbowmen coming. So that's the reason I want to do that. I don't know which ones here are my friends. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Definitely a bad idea. I'm gonna charge the mounted archers, though. And they have a lot of horses, that's for sure. I need to get out of the fucking... Get out of here! Get out of here! Jesus. So yeah, their crossbowmen are just right up in our faces, not really caring about what is happening around them. I mean, I guess I'm gonna interrupt the... I know I said I wasn't gonna be very active in the fighting, but with their crossbowmen this close and this vulnerable, I see no reason not to. And you know what? We're gonna charge the bowmen too. We're taking 6 deaths. Oh, we're actually officially below. We are officially below 50. Oh no. Oh, it's so terrible. Being below 50 female veteran warriors hurts. I wasn't able to achieve the goal. And the main reason we are fighting the Vlandians is not so much to beat them. You know, I don't want to conquer them so much as to convince them to join my side, but the reason I have to fight them is for the sole fact that I need to be able to convince them to, or I guess increase my relationships with many of their people. And this is frankly the best way I can think to do it, is literally just to fight them. Because the more, especially these large armies too, because there's going to be a lot of people in here I can convince to join. And unfortunately we lose 9 people, 6 of them somehow being the literal less than 50 that we have now, the 50 female warriors. But we only lose 2 legionnaires, and I don't understand that. But we have exactly 50 female warriors left. That's scary. I can't do another battle with them. They're gonna die. I have to end this. I said I'd end this campaign with 50, and goddamn, I'm gonna do it. Now, I'm gonna take the people who aren't essentially Vlandians prisoner, but essentially everyone who else isn't Vlandian. I'm gonna let go. So we're gonna let everyone here go. I thought there was more people in the army. I guess not, which is interesting to see. We lost, I think if I did my math right, 612. 612 is 9? Right? Yeah, 9 people that we had lost, which is a sad, sad reality. But we're going to see what they have in terms of troops. Nothing really of Sea Raiders as prisoners. I don't know why I'd want them, but that's interesting. It looks like they have a lot of Vlandian infantry. Do they have any swordsmen? They do, but where are their sergeants? Oh, there's the sergeants. I'm a big fan of sergeants, as you can tell, folks. I love them. They're a great unit. So we have 1 legionnaire. That's not nearly enough to pull in what we need. But we're going to pull in pretty much all of these guys. So I might as well just pull all these Sturgian soldiers in. It's going to bring us... What just happened there? Let me back up the... Something confuses me. I don't know what just happened, but that confuses me. Okay. You know what? I'm a little annoyed with... Hold on. Need to fix this. You guys are not... Your horse archers. Please fix that. Thank you. Okay, that should fix up the infantry lines. In case we ever do have to battle again, that should hopefully now be fixed. So I think I recruited all the people that I need to recruit there. I don't know if I'm at max. I can't do math right. I think that's max. Or maybe I'm one off. No, technically shouldn't it be 88? I can't do my math. 165. 465? No. 475. Yeah, I need 4 more. Okay, interesting. I don't know what I lost then, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I'm a genius. I know how to do math, folks, even though I suck at it and I don't like math at all. Math is terrible in my opinion. I hate math. 161 bolts. Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely no food. So with that being done, we need to find a few interesting people again. Unfortunately, again, I think I've already talked to Cervic. I don't think he worked out. I'd have to find him again. Where was he last seen? He is in revolt. I have been teleporting around because this is just really a diplomatic end to the campaign, but I really want to see if I can find some approach the gate and the guard. I think I've already talked to him. Okay, that's very confusing because I didn't actually convince him to join me last time. I remember very specifically... I swore Cervic failed, and that's what confuses me. So for some reason I was able to convince him to join me now, which we also I gave myself like 1 billion gold, because we're just convincing people to join us right off the bat. Like, I'm just popping gold into their pockets, you know, enough to make them rich for ages. If they do betray me, again, keep in mind, I am going to just literally turn them... I'm going to take all their territories. That's how it works. That's how I'm planning to do this. But we'll see how that goes. Again, we still technically do take care of all of this stuff. I don't even know if I have a relationship with Vipon. I've got 11 with him, but eventually we'll have to take that back for Mr. Ratagos of the North. But now we need to find, oh so popular individual, Aldrich. And he's actually, one of his vassals has already formed another party, but let's see what we can do. So I doubt he's already going to be in here, which of course he isn't. Which actually, this makes me curious now. It's actually... Okay, so yeah, I did fail Belgier, but for some reason I know for a fact I failed Cervic, but I guess the game is being nice to me and let me retry that for whatever godforsaken reason. So yeah, I can't convince him, but that's to be expected. We'll have to eventually take that from him. But we're looking for Mr. Mr. Aldrich now is last in a Japan castle. Maybe if he actually is here, maybe he isn't, because the game likes to lie about where people actually are. There are no nobles here, so that was a freaking lie. As always, it's always a lie. So we're going to keep teleporting around, trying to find people who can possibly join us, as well as keeping an eye on the possible traitors around. Mr. Heckord, I have literally not seen anyone from his clan. But Mr. Thumund, we have a pretty decent relationship with, so I'm going to see if I can convince him. Because, again, the more people I convince, the less I have to fight people. So, again, he's not actually in here, unless that's him. No, that's a entirely different party. And what about you, Mr. Vartan? We have no relationship with you, so that would not be a wise idea to try fighting you. So I guess we're really looking for two major individuals who unfortunately don't seem to be present. We have you, but you're not the person we're looking for. Where are the front gates to your wonderful city? I'm looking for an individual by the name of, by his good name, Aldrich. He's not at Japan Castle, that is a lie. Don't lie to me, game. I know where he is. And he's not, well, I don't know where he is, but he's not there, that's for sure. I feel like I should help that, but I'm not going to. It's a caravan. Yeah, I'm not going to get involved with that. I don't know who's even in this army. I don't think it's really worth my time. As you can tell, we're kind of beating the... we're beating down the... beating them down without having to do much. So that's the good thing. That's the plus. I just need to see how many more people I can convince to join without getting absolutely screwed over. I should really just let the game run as we try to wait for people. So let's see what we can do. He's still not here. I'm being lied to. Is he actually in Japan Castle? If he's actually in here, I'm going to be a baffled man. I'll be a baffled boy. Okay. No, he's still not here. I don't know where he's gone, but he does not exist in this realm. Liena. We don't care about Liena. In fact, I don't care about it. I guess, unfortunately, we do have to take, look at this little army up here. Hey, how about you not? Let them siege. Just, you need to go away. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, okay, so someone has left. So De Courtain has indeed left the kingdom, meaning he's officially been labeled a traitor. And I get to do this, because I don't like when people leave us when we convince them and give them gold. So that's what we're going to do. So, this is what we're going to do. Since they want to leave us, they're going to lose their stuff with it. Because I don't like betrayers. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to hold on to it for now. So that's my little city. And unfortunately, I guess he's going to have to be taken prisoner now. So, that sucks for them, but that's what happens when you betray the God King. Okay, they are indeed besieging this castle, which I guess I should hang around for. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna just hang around so I don't get attacked by this army while they're sieging. Just still taking an incredible amount of time. Oh, relationships have fallen. I don't care too much, to be honest. Unless they're important to me. Still sieging down that city, which they're just... Again, we would have taken at most like 20 casualties if we had joined them. But like, as you can tell, they're losing to hundreds of people just because of simulation siege. It is absolutely brutal with how painful that can be. Can you get this done without losing another 100 people, please? That would be fantastic. I need to go and make sure that Aldrich is like somewhere not dying. Please. There you go. Well, that only took you guys literal ages to do. Fantastic. Okay. Funhar's army has indeed popped up elsewhere. Liena, don't need you. I'm looking for the man of the hour, the very important individual of... There he is. Mr. Aldrich, buddy, listen. Durhart's not worth your time. Join the God King state. We've pretty much already won in this war. Oh, a fun little fact too, folks, as we kind of go over this. Keep in mind for wow, okay, that worked out way too well. Just keep in mind, folks, that in the last, what should have been the last episode, we had literally like we failed a 92% chance. Like, that was, it baffled me how we managed to fail it. You know, like, it was an ineffective 92% chance and an ineffective 83% chance. It was freaking surprising to see how screwed I had gotten just over that. But yeah, I mean, they're sieging down in the south. Unfortunately, they are attacking the one guy I'd like them not to attack, because I'd like to see if I can convince him, but I've never been able to find him, so we'll see how that goes. As for Mr. Important, who am I looking to talk to? You're not in. I keep being lied to. Thomund, I don't know where he is. He just doesn't exist. I guess. Right? Is that Heckard? That is Heckard. Okay. You know what, Heckard? We're gonna teleport just to fight you. I need to convince you, and if you lose your stuff, how's that gonna help anyone? So you know we're surrender or die. Like, I'm doing this to help you out. Alright? Just kind of accept the fact that you're screwed here. Give in. Join me. It's as simple as that. So, good luck. And what do you know? The infantry, the archers are actually just archers this time. That works out so much better. Wonderful. You have, what, 42 infantry, 5 crossbowmen? Oh god, Oguna, no. Oguna, what are you doing? Oguna. My wife who was only giving me 1 child. Oh, that's right. Not a good idea to charge into a line of Vlandians. Because they're Vlandians. And they're very good at fighting against people with horses. Very, very good. But not when people are like this. See, not when people can just stand here and whack away at them. They're not even hitting me, they're just hitting my horse. Okay, I say that not many hit. Jesus. Okay, well listen, buddy. I kind of broke your spirits by myself here. Look at all these guys running over here. These Vlandian recruits, they're going for their life. Listen, you're not getting away. I'm sorry, peasant. Do you die from the swing? You die? You die. Okay. Well, that was to be expected. There's, what, 1 guy left? Can we kill him? There we go. Battle's done. 51 kills. Pretty sure I got most of them. Heckard, I'm gonna let you go, pal. Because I need you to be on my side. So maybe that one little round of convincing will convince you to actually help me out here. As for you, you're not the person I'm looking for, because Mr. fucking Thoman still refuses to exist. Oh, and Joron's actually sieging down this castle as well. He's lasting at Varon Castle. Varon Castle. What? How was he lasting at Varon Castle? How did he manage... It was all the way over here? I'm sorry? Okay. Well, that's weird, but alright. We're just going to keep teleporting around, hoping that someone just appears somewhere and saves us some trouble. Brett approaches the gate and hail the guards. Maybe he's finally... No, he still refuses to exist in any realm of fashion. That sucks. Where there's no one... Where is the man of the hour? I need to find them. I need to talk to them. Are you him? That's Lysand. Lysand, I don't need to know you. We're still just sieging stuff and raiding stuff, unfortunately, which is not fun. The owner of the castle. I don't think I've actually voted on that yet. I guess I'll trust Cervic and he can be a loyal boy. So you know what, Cervic? You can have this. Just don't betray me and there won't be an issue. Good? Good. Fantastic. Ospear. I forget he owns that little territory up here. He owns this little northern area. Which is nice. But we're still looking for the man of the hour who somehow refuses to be anywhere I need him to be. And I'm baffled how he cannot be anywhere. Like, seriously, he just doesn't exist. He's not here. He doesn't... This man literally is just... He is something. I really don't want to attack anything. I don't want to attack anything. That's the hard part. Because I need to find Heckard. He's lasting at Unsat Castle, which I don't think is true. Since he's likely just about to lose it. If he's going to be anywhere. He's probably going to be... Unfortunately, somewhere entirely different. Which he might be actually, he might be up here. I'm gonna wait on this one. I'll give it to Aldrich, but I think I'm gonna probably hand it over to someone else. Just because I'm pulling random people in doesn't mean I'm not gonna have at least some sort of sense to order to who owns what fief. I doubt Mr. Heckard's still alive. Last in Oxhall. Is he actually in Oxhall? It's a weird place for him to respawn. There's Belgier. Mr. Are you still in here? He is in here. Listen, Mr. Heckard. You should probably join me. Okay, I guess never mind. I guess he's not going to be joining us. So I guess I am glad I took your stuff. God, that is a taunting face. He is looking at me like, boy, you tried and you best get the fuck out of here. He is not having any of my fucking words. He's like, hold your tongue before I cut it off, that man. He just stared at me with a look of death that I would never wish to find again. I'm just waiting on this guy to appear somewhere. I'm almost convinced at this point he's not... As I start talking, he's here. Okay. Please join us. Save us the trouble. Join the God King state, which is clearly winning. Like, Thank you, game. I guess that isn't happening. So that literally leaves us with one other option. Mr. Vipon. I'm just gonna see if I can talk to him. I'm gonna take my chances. It's not gonna work. But I'm just gonna see if I can convince him with literally zero relationship. I doubt this will work. I doubt this will work. I'm gonna keep saying I doubt this will work just because I'm not gonna be surprised by it. Because like, let's watch this next one. It's gonna fail. Well, it's still technically a failure. This next one, ineffective. How does it always 70 to 165? Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that would go differently. I was really hoping that would go differently. So now I have to find out how I want this to be organized. Because Aldrich owns that, but Aldrich also owns all the way up there. There's not really anyone else like I can convince. I think I've taken my chances. He doesn't have that much of a faction, of a clan to work with. Don't think he... Vipon literally owns that territory, yet he's the only... Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to kill anyone. I guess we're going to have to properly fight people. Which is annoying. Vartan, how you doing, buddy? You've got... I still don't know where you are. I wish you the best of luck, Vartan. I wish you the best of luck, pal. Oh, God. You're going to need it. Okay, well, I guess we are going to have to start fighting them. Taking their stuff one by one. And seeing what we can do about it. I don't know how I'm going to organize this. Because I have like 3 guys up here. You know what? I think I'm going to do this, folks. Hear me out for a second. This is probably going to annoy a lot of you that I'm doing this, but I'm going to just quickly switch some stuff around. So here's what I'm going to do. This is just a little bit of organizational fuck. I just feel like I need to do this now. Give settlement to player, and we're going to do Uns Sat Castle. We're going to go all the way up here. And we're going to also do this. Again, questionable motives. But hear me out, folks. You'll see what I'm doing. My genius knows no end. I promise you're not going to be disappointed by this. Alright? I promise you. I don't know if that's going to count it. I don't know why I put a capital O there. Oh, no. That's why, because I put an R in front of it. Okay. So hear me out. I hope you're hearing me out, folks, because I have ideas that just go on beyond all comprehension and reasoning. It is truly the idea of kings and of men who know what they're doing. So listen, I need to talk to you. I have a very important trade. You are going to be the rulers of the North. Alright? You're the rulers of the North. Keep this in mind. Take this and this. Perfect. Alright, so now they're going to own that. But we have to now take care of the issue that we've just taken the territories from Cervic. So here's what I'm going to do. He's going to be ruler of South. So he's going to chair us in Unsak. So we're just going to swap some things around. But anything in the south is going to be his. I think anything to the south up to Sargat until like this is his, this is going to be his. Probably this. And probably Jacqueline. I think we'll keep Mr. Pravend limited to these 3. Because he'll have 3 or 4. He'll have 3. So yeah, annoyed. Okay. Yeah, I like my ideas. My ideas are great. Top of the line. We are 30 minutes in the video, folks, but keep in mind, I'm going to 35 because we spent the first 5 minutes talking about what had happened and going over that kind of stuff. So hopefully that kind of fixes my issue of, holy shit, this literally looks like it's about to give me a brain aneurysm. Oh, that's right. We forgot about this little fief as well. Calliace. That's right. It was a placeholder until we can get someone we trusted with it. So, Callias Castle. I'm going to take that from Gwenine as well. Unfortunate for her, she always gets to be the placeholder, and I'm sure she's tired of it. I wouldn't be surprised if she just completely revolted at the end of the campaign. It would make for an interesting little story. She's like, I'm tired of being a placeholder. But let's see what's going on. We're still sieging this area. Oh, this is a... Nope. No! I couldn't save him. I tried to save the army. I tried to. I couldn't get there in time. I missed the teleport. So yeah, now we are outnumbered 2-1 again. But you know what? I see no better way to end this episode than with a great and glorious battle. The second one. And they're going to charge us. But we have a lovely hill to work with here. And goddamn, am I going to work with this hill? Am I going to work with this dang hill? So here's what we're going to do. The archers are going to get into position.
Archers!
Right, they're getting in position. There they go. We're going to lose formation.
Stand apart!
And we're going to hopefully pick them apart as they come in. We have horse archers in the back too, so they can also get some shots overhead, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what we can do to them as they come in. This is going to be important.
Footmen!
Let's get the footmen to a shield wall as always.
Shields!
See what they can do. They got a lot of archers in that army. That's scary. But I'm hoping we can lower those numbers down and get some more people on our side from our own reinforcements. And now the archers are losing. I'm seeing some number drops, only 2 deaths so far. Now they're dropping like crazy. There we go. That's what we'd love to see. See if we can kill those crossbowmen while we can. Numbers are slowing down a little bit now because they got their shields up front. Some of our own people are coming through to reinforce. That line is slowly coming in here. It's probably best I get them behind now. I think they've done the job. They're just taking javelins at this point. I don't know how none of my archers went down. I'm gonna tighten them back up again. Of course, a Sturgian female warrior went down. That doesn't surprise me. We got a good decent amount of horse archers still waiting. But because of the cavalry, I don't feel too keen on using them at the moment. They've got their own horse archers too. So the lines here are going to clash. Oh, this extremely slow clash. As the Landians just slowly approach the lines. And these horses just come out of nowhere. Jesus. They're trying to get, once again, going behind our lines, trying to get to the archers for whatever reason. They feel ever so inclined to try. I guess some of them did get behind our lines. I don't know how, but they did. Oh my god. These fucking Landians. They have too many horses in the mix. Oh my god. What are we looking like? Only 1 death so far. It's been a legionnaire. But, oh my, they just have so many horses constantly coming in. Just please stop. There's too many horses. I will cut off anyone's head. Stop running through my lines. Jesus. They really know no end with their cavalry. I'm genuinely convinced I've killed like 50 horses at this point. Oh my god. It is crazy. Where's this horse coming from? 5 deaths, yep.
Archers! Charge!
I'm gonna get the horse archers out there.
Bowman! Move! Stand apart!
Get my bowmen back out in front here. It looks like this. It's just, I want to see if they can win this exchange with enemy, It's just a bunch of crossmen down there. So hopefully they can get some kills here. Hopefully. Oh no, we lost another female. We're down to 49. No. Oh, those numbers are just wrapping up though. Jesus. The females have killed. Oh my god, the female Theons are doing work. 340? That's insane. Granted, like the Theon champions have killed 53, and there's only 13 of them. That's pretty good. The consort scoring 38 kills. I mean, that's just in disarray at this point. Yeah, those range got obliterated.
Troops, give them hell! Infantry, shoulder to shoulder!
There we go. This is a done battle. Jesus Christ. The archers almost scored half the kills for this entire battle. I mean, that's just crazy. How many kills did they get? 450. 6 of them. 60. Oh my god, they just shredded apart those enemy archers. They had exactly 493. Oh no, that's so it makes me mad. It was 493 deaths and wounds. As you can tell, we've gone over a little bit here. But since no one is going to be joining us, I've got to take prisoners at this point. And this is the best way for me to do it, since unfortunately none of you guys want to join me. We freed all of our people. Unfortunately, they're all going to be wounded and unable to help with the battles, but I think we've done what we need to do. But we should have some prisoners to pull from, right? We haven't even hit the prisoners yet, I don't think. Maybe we have. I don't know. These are all. Oh my god, these are all troops. Do they have? Okay, let's just see what troops I can snag. Right. This is a lot of Landian knights. I'm more looking for the Kuzites, the horse archers from the Kuzites. That's really what I want. Maybe even female warriors. Can we see any female warriors in this? Jesus, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. I don't even know how many people I had lost there. I'll be honest. I had to do some math again. Okay, we want them going into spearmen. These guys into soldiers. And that'll eventually sort itself out. Oh, what do they even have here? So much to look at. We're just going to go through slowly, one by one. These are all troops. Keep in mind, so I don't want to pull them if I don't have room for them. It's actually kind of sad. They have a few veteran warriors. Okay. How much do we have here? That's 474, so I need 5 more people. Infantry, I assume. So is there any infantry here who sparks my fancy, sparks my interest? That's what we need to find, folks. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be going that way, but there's a few sergeants. God, I wouldn't mind sergeants, I really wouldn't. But you know what? In honor of losing the female warriors, in honor of losing them, we gotta pick up the Sturgians in their place. I think that's the only right. Am I picking prisoners right now? What am I looking? I'm looking at the prisoners, aren't I? I am. God damn it. I was looking at the wrong people. No. Okay. Sturgian spearmen. Okay. You know what? Two, 3, 4, 5. Not the most exciting of Endstone episode, I know, me looking future units and deciding what I want, only to find out I only pulled like a very few select individuals. Well, actually, they do have 5 spearmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that saves us some time there. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, an interesting little end. I'm going to pull some food here. Hopefully there's a good deal of food to pull. And other than that, folks, we're probably going to be ending the episode after this little endeavor. Where's the food? There's all the food. I'm only going to touch the grain because that's really the only thing they have for me. But yeah, with that being said, folks, again, I'm really sorry that we missed some important details what would have been the last 2 episodes, but I'm hoping to make up to you with a nice, exciting little finish to this campaign, taking on the Vandians. And yeah, with that being said, I have nothing else for this video. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more in the future, folks, you know what to do. This has been Jumping Quills, and I'll see you folks in the next one.